Bhoomraogari.
Hi guys, we're back again with our next episode, number 6, with our co-host Prakash Shrestha. And we got a new guest in the house, Praveen. And I
Teja.
forgot the name again.
Teja.
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 Okay. What's going on, guys? These are guys from southern part of India, right?
Yes, we are from South
Okay.
Africa.
Yeah. How's the life over there, man? We never been to India, you know.
I have been.
Oh, you've been to
Oh,
India,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so we are from Hyderabad. So this place is located in Telangana.
Hyderabad biryani, bro.
So
biryani
normally,
bahut acha
whenever we get a topic on Hyderabad, people always remember a special dish called Hyderabadi biryani. I think you heard of it, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
love biryani.
yeah.
But whenever we go over here, like in the Indian restaurant, we order like a Hyderabad biryani or something like that. But I don't think we're gonna get the same taste. Like
yeah, you'll never get it. Yeah.
even if
It's
even
like
if I talk with the like Indian people and ask about the biryani over here, they say like we never get the taste like we get back in our country, you know.
Yeah, biryani is like much better over there, and people over here order like chicken butter masala.
I just feel like they mix the chicken
Yeah.
and just like
Just
a
the
fried rice, you
yeah,
know.
just the rice and chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you see in Hyderabad, there are a lot of restaurants. For every street, for every corner, if you see, there are a lot of restaurants. There are a lot of fast food centers which offer this biryani, and biryani is like an emotion for the people of Hyderabad. So whatever it may be a depression, it may be a celebration, it may be anything. So people
Biryani come
celebrate. People celebrate it with the biryani. So if I explain a normal menu, so whenever we both go to the Bawarchi, it's a place which is located in Kachiguda. So this place, there are a lot of theaters nearby. So what people do is people go to these theaters, and once they watch the movie, they go back to the Bawarchi, and they order. First they will order the grilled chicken. So this grilled chicken, if you eat with a naan,
Man, my mouth is getting watery.
yeah.
So what happens is every time we go to any restaurant, not just Bawarchi, we look at the menu, we go through all the items. We'll think like today we have to try something different. But we just end up ordering biryani. So,
Same like in Nepal. You see that if you
Yeah.
go to the restaurant or something like that, they're just gonna order first momo and chow mein. Momo is the first one. It's the same like that.
yeah, we go through the entire menu thinking what should we order today, like something different, but we end up ordering biryani every time.
Okay.
How many plates of biryani you can eat?
Just one.
Just one.
By
How about
looking
you?
his size, I can. I feel like he can do more.
I used to eat more, but now it's just one. I have
Just to control,
Yeah,
huh?
I have to put down weight, so that's why.
Oh, you recently went to India, right?
Yeah, I've been to India.
Yeah. Okay. How was it? How was the traveling and stuff?
It was very good. Firstly, when I went to India, it was like I got used to the US, right? So when I went to India, I felt like when I drove from the airport to my home, the traffic was like, oh, I got used to this place. So, and I thought the traffic was really bad over there. But then after a week, I became used to it, and I started driving like those people. So it's like that, and I had a lot of good food over there. It's like the food is very fresh over there compared to the frozen food over here. So you get the taste of it because of the freshness of the food.
There is always one saying. You guys know that one, like live American life, eat Indian,
Eat Indian, yeah.
and wear like Italian or something like that.
It's
Yeah,
fresh.
Yeah.
It's
How's
like
the
French.
traffic? Like, what difference it makes? Like, whenever you are driving here, like the speed is too high, right? And the
Not
traffic
just
is
the
not
speed.
that high.
It's like so you drive through some road and some random guy comes opposite you in the same lane. So,
In India, okay.
In India.
So basically, there are a lot of differences. So once you get used to the traffic here, the roads here, the lanes here, once you go back to India, that's a new system. So people in India first, here we count it in miles, right? So there it is in kilometers, and people in India, they drive on the right side of the road, and we get lot of things in the middle of the road when you drive.
Cow, buffalo.
Cows. Sometimes you get cows. Sometimes you have people.
Whole
and,
Jew, huh?
And you get people, in the middle of the road saying to stop like this, and they just
No,
pass.
he used to
by
do like
that.
this. So whenever he crosses a lane, he used to see like this and then cross the lane.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing. Same thing
It's
back
like-
in Nepal.
I saw one video, like, I think the guy was pretty drunk, right? And he was the opposite lane, like he was going like this, you know. He's stopping the car or the truck, you know.
Superpower.
Yeah, superpower. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what?
It's like something in their hand and they just keep it like this.
Maybe they are like fascinated with the South Indian movies, you know. Probably.
Yeah, man.
So
South
much,
Indian
I would
movie
say.
shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
whenever you get drunk, you're like, damn, I want to be the hero who can stop the car, you know.
Yeah, if it comes to me, you know, I watch films, you know, I'm a big fan of Vijay, you know, the Tamil superstar.
Vijay?
So if you see him, you know, in every movie he says like this and he waves to his fans, you know, in this way. So whenever I go in the road, I used to do in this way, and I used to cross the road.
Right. Like we used to watch a lot of South Indian movies back in our country, you know, because like we had a channel and every time like South Indian movie were free. Every time like it used to come, you know, day and night. And we
It's
used to
free on
watch
YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
more
most of
than
the
the
movies, yeah.
Hindi movies. Mostly
Yeah.
South Indian movies, they are
But
free.
those are like dubbed version of South Indian movies. So you get them to watch in Hindi. But then the authenticity and the originality stays in the language. Like if it's a Malayalam or a Tamil or a Telugu movie, if you watch it in the same language, then you'll get better understanding. Like add some subtitles and watch it, it's much
Okay.
better. In Hindi, it's like some random guy dubs it, so you won't get the authenticity.
same
of-
feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes
Yeah.
like the same voice keeps on coming,
Yeah.
you know, like
But still, whenever I have like a summer vacation over here after the college, like for 3 months or something like that, to pass my time, I used to watch the South Indian movie. You know,
Yeah.
they have
Do
like
you
a-
guys remember any South Indian movie dialogue?
dialogue. No, not on the top
no,
of the
no,
head.
no.
I think you might have watched Pushpa recently, right?
Right, yeah.
झुकेगा
Hey,
नहीं
झुकेगा नहीं, huh?
झुकेगा नहीं
हाँ,
yeah
तो
yeah
याद है.
yeah it's good
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good and KGF it's South Indian
Yeah,
right?
it is also South Indian
even
movie.
we watched that movie in the Telugu language.
Telugu language.
Okay.
It's
It was in the subtitle, the English subtitle, and we even watched that in
Yeah.
Telugu
In
movie,
India,
you know.
there is so many languages, you know.
Yeah, that
How many languages there is in India?
In India, if we talk about languages, you know, every state has a different language. So in South we have, you know, Kerala. In Kerala we speak Malayalam. In Tamil Nadu we speak Tamil, and in Karnataka they speak Kannada. In Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, before we used to be a single state, but now we got separated, and we both are from Telangana. So Hyderabad is the capital city for that. So here, you know, for this state, we all speak Telugu. And in this way, you know, every state has a different language. In Maharashtra, I think you heard of Mumbai, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So all the big superstars, Bollywood superstars like Shah Rukh Khan, they all come from there. So these people, they speak like Marathi. Yeah. In New Delhi, they speak Hindi, but people from UP, you know, Bihar, a lot of people come.
So the
to
Hindi
capital.
language is actually from Delhi,
Hindi is not like
or
Not
Delhi.
like
not
whole
like-
India gonna speak that
whole India. It's a
Yeah,
national language
most
for
of the Indians
India.
speak Hindi, yeah.
one? Okay.
It's our national language. So first, we speak the Hindi. Then it's our mother tongue, and English is also the largely spoken language in India, compared to the people in the United States.
Really?
Right,
Yeah,
Damn, there's so many languages.
yeah. So
But as the language differs, like the culture will also be differs, right? Like what are the cultural difference between like people speaking different languages over there?
Maybe from different state to
Yeah.
state.
yeah, it's see even when British were ruling, it's only the language which was which keeps the people separated, but it's a culture, you know. It is always which always keeps the people united. So and the food, if you see the food, if you see the movies, you know, all this keeps the people united. There's no big difference in the language. So if you talk about Tamil, if you talk about Telugu, there's a lot of similarities in that.
Okay.
Yeah, so the words which we use, some words are similar to the similar in the Tamil, some words are similar in the Kannada. In Kannada, if you see the alphabets, you know, in English we have A B C D, right? In Telugu we have A like that. So this is similar to the ones which are in Kannada.
Okay.
Yeah, in Kannada this is completely almost same, but some alphabets are a little bit different.
So how many language you know? Like
For
Please speak.
We know like Hindi, Telugu, English. Yeah, three majorly.
3?
yeah, and few we can understand. Like even I watch Tamil movies. I watch sometimes Kannada movies and some Marathi
Yeah,
movies
it's like
also.
if
Yeah,
you go
what
to
about
Tamil,
Sanskrit?
Sanskrit is
Sanskrit,
yeah. So when we were in school, So our first language used to be Sanskrit. So he was in ICSE. So I think how was yours?
Yeah,
They-
they
they-
used to teach us Sanskrit, but then
Oh, you used to teach Sanskrit
it's just for like 1 year. So
1 year.
we just know the basics, like the alphabets and some basic sentences.
Okay.
That's it.
So in India they have a particular class for the Sanskrit.
Yeah. So it's like maybe 6 months they teach us. It's like the third language.
It's
in
like a
ICSE.
compulsory or
It's optional. Like you can choose
optional?
French, you can choose Spanish. And
oh, just like here,
yeah,
like we
it's
can
like
we
option,
can choose
yeah.
any language.
And
just
I
I
like
choose
like some of the universities in here, like they teach the same language in here too, Sanskrit.
Oh, nice.
No, but in UK there is one university that particularly teach Sanskrit. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's like it's not like optional one, you know.
Yeah.
You have to learn the
Like they say,
Sanskrit on
like
that
the
one.
originality of any language is from Sanskrit. Is that
That's correct.
how you view
Sanskrit
on
is the
that?
mother of all languages. So it depends on the board. See, I was from SSC and he was from ICSC. So in my board, it is a mandatory language for us to speak. And even I remember the poems, which I learned in that period. Like I think I learned it in 10th class. So I remember even now.
Yeah, how it goes.
So it is there's a poem called Apurvaha Kopi Koshoyam Vidyate Tava Bharati Veto Vriddhi Mayati Kshemayati Sanchayat.
What that means.
I forgot that.
Actually, I really want to hear that one. What's the
Right,
meaning
yeah.
of that?
What is the meaning? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it sounds something
some
out of the space, something like it.
Yeah.
out of his space.
It's like I never heard that language. You
Bro,
know?
it's still,
I cannot understand.
but it's still
either.
back in Nepal. Whenever we have like some kind of rituals, like puja or
Yeah.
something like that,
They do all in
the mantras.
Yeah, they do all in
mantras and all
Sanskrit,
that in
yeah.
Sanskrit. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, they will let us like use the water and like say some words like we cannot pronounce it, and it's difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult to pronounce Sanskrit.
Yeah.
The words actually.
So in Nepal, how many languages you guys speak?
Like there's a saying Tittis, burner, and something like that. I cannot remember like exactly, but like Prithvinarayan Sai, he said like Tittis, I don't know, man.
Sarjat Satisvarna, something like that.
Satisvarna, that's I think that doesn't include the language. Like there's a lot of language, yeah. Like the Sherpa, they speak different language. Tamang, Mago, they speak different language.
So it's like 6 or 7 languages or the
No,
No, it's there
there's
are
so many.
more,
Oh,
much
okay,
more.
In Tarai, like
It's like just same like
so
in-
many.
Oh, okay.
In Tarai, so many.
But we just know Nepali.
Yeah.
What about the
And-
school system? So in India, we have the school system till 10th, and then we have 2 more years. Then afterwards,
same
people
like
do the
that one.
bachelor's, right?
Yeah, the
So
same.
you
Yeah.
guys have the same or different one?
We
The
got the
same
same.
thing, yeah.
We got the same one.
Only thing it differs is like whether you go to like governmental school or colleges or the private. If you go to private, you can like go to UK degree or US degree, anything you want. But like the education system in governmental college is a little bit so it's not that good. But they say in private it's good. But now the public school, like the governmental schools, they are keeping up with the private schools too.
So are there more colleges than universities, or you guys have more universities in Nepal?
No, bro. There are
No,
just Kathmandu University,
school.
Pokhara, and then the what do you say?
Just few, yeah.
And I forgot the name, bro. Pokhara University, Kathmandu University,
3-1.
3-1 University. There are not much, but if you see here in US, you can know that there are thousands of universities. Right? We just don't have a lot of options back
All
then.
these universities are public or private?
I think 3-1 is public, and Pokhara and the which one we talk about?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu is a private one, I guess. But we didn't go to the universities back there, so we have very less
Few
idea.
knowledge, yeah.
Very less idea
Yeah.
about those. What about back in India?
So in
But
India,
I guess the Indian education is pretty good, right?
it's
Yeah, we are
it's
very
Because a
very
lot
good.
of Nepalese they
Yeah.
also go to India
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
mainly who study CA.
Yeah, a lot of
go-
people come to see.
And my sister like was like studying doctor, I think BSc nursing. She went to Bangalore to study.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bangalore.
Bangalore is like a good place,
good place to study.
settle.
So why you guys came over here? Whenever you think that there is the best education
Yeah,
system in India.
there's a big reason for that. So in India, if you see, we have the premier institutes just like here, like the MITs. We have the IITs, IIMs and we have NITs and then the universities, the normal colleges. So if you see the competition in India, we all know the population is also very high, right?
Right.
So
Something billion, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Billion.
it's a lot, I would say. Sometime we may cross China even. Yeah,
In the coming few years.
in the coming few years. So we have an entrance exam for that. So to get into this premier institutes, you should be in the 10,000s. Lakhs of people write the exam, but you need to be in the top 10,000. And if you be in the top 500, then only you'll be getting to the premier institutes which are in top 5 or top 3.
Because of the population,
Because of
few will get
population.
the chance,
Yeah,
right?
You'll
because of
get a
the
chance.
population, and there's also this thing called reservation. So that's the reason why some people get added advantage compared to the others who study well.
But like, what's the like governmental power thing? Like, whenever I know the governmental people, will I get chance to get admitted in the higher colleges or?
I think it
There's-
will work back in India as well.
Yeah,
I don't know, but still I believe that corruption.
No. Actually, see, in the public universities, there is no chance. Even if he is a chief minister's son, or even if he's the prime minister's son, there is no chance. If he gets a good score in the entrance exam, then only he will be able to move into the public university.
Okay.
If it is a private university, as
So the public universities in India are better than the private. You mean to say like
they
that?
are very better, and there's a
they're
lot of competition for that.
Like why is that so? It's like they provide different facilities, or the education system is a little bit different than the private, or
Public is kind of cheaper than the private, and they offer better facilities than the private.
okay,
It's like privatization is to loot money from people.
okay, like in my country, like the privates are a little bit better than the governmental one,
It's because the
Because-
teachers and the school are not responsible towards the students,
Right? Yeah.
But in India, if they say like a public is much more responsible towards the student, and you say like better facilities and maybe the better teaching style as well, or
So mainly
It's not like that.
the difficulty of the course is very high, in the public universities compared to the ones which are private. In the private universities, the fees is more, the level of difficulty is very low,
Okay.
and people, if you pay money for the admit, you can get a seat in that, and you can just go to the college.
you don't have to do like a like an exam test or something
You-
like
you-
that.
The
to get
entrance
into-
test is kind of like just for the formality.
Okay.
It's not like that mandatory. Like anyone who has money can get into a private university.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just on the private, not in the
Not-
public.
not
So
in
comparing to the US university, it's much more expensive or cheaper, like private university.
It's very cheap compared to the US. It's very cheap.
So, but still you came to US,
Uh,
even though it's expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, people get
So
different
US
goals.
is
That's
like-
why. Yeah.
No, I just want to know, like they say that public is cheap, private is little bit expensive, right?
Yeah.
Even if you can pay, you can go to the private, but still you left that university and came to here. It might be because of the opportunity or something
Yeah,
like
because
that.
of
You
the
guys know
opportunity,
better
as you
about
have
this.
said. So because of the opportunity and the market over here, it's kind of like US is a superpower right now. Every person in the world dreams to come to the US just to earn money more, make some money more.
Yeah, because last time whenever I went to India in Delhi, I saw the near to the Gurgaon or something like that. I saw the office of WeWork, Microsoft. I don't know about the Amazon, but I saw some of the pretty good companies over there.
Yeah.
But still, they don't prefer to work over there. They like to come down here.
Yeah, because most of the companies, like as you have told, I worked in Amazon when I was in Hyderabad. So I worked for like 1.5 years maybe, and they used to pay their employees very little compared to the people over here. So I had my team located in Cape Town, South Africa. So over there, I and them work for the same project, but they used to get like what's my yearly package? They used to get it for a month. So it
Yearly
differs.
package in a month.
Yearly package in a month. So my yearly package was their monthly package. So it differs that much. So that's the reason why, because there's a lot of people who are looking for job in India. That's why they hire them and pay them less.
Okay.
But it's not the same over here. That's why everyone wants to move over here.
How was the working environment in like Amazon in India?
It was pretty good. Like Amazon gives all the perks, all the benefits, and they used to take care of the employees very well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because like over here, like I heard like some news like where people were compelled to work like more shift, and they were like peeing on the bottles and like throwing on the
Yeah, I think that was in the delivery, I think, right?
Probably
in the
they
fulfillment
say it was on the
section,
Amazon warehouse, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, warehousing
Yeah,
and fulfillment.
during the COVID times, the orders went up. So they needed more workers, and so they were not giving enough time for the employees, for their needs. So in that point of time, people were doing all this thing, but the company, they should follow their ethics. They should give some of their time, for their needs, right?
Right, yeah.
So,
That's the basic need, you know,
yeah.
just to go
So-
to use the restroom, yeah.
Yeah, it was a pandemic for everyone, and they were first.
Like, I
out,
think
so-
it was the news on the national television that time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, in UK, I guess. But when I was there in India during the COVID time, they took care of me very well. They used to like send me. They used to ask me if I need anything for the COVID thing. Like they used to send us a monitor, table, and all the work from home things because we suddenly moved from office to home. So they just made sure that I had everything to work from home without any issue. Like they used to provide us UPS for the power backup and all because we used to have a lot of power cuts over there.
Right. I think we talked on our previous podcast on episode 3 about like working at home and working back in office, right?
Yeah.
Like what is the difference you feel when working at the office and working back home?
So the main thing working at office is you feel motivated. Like you get to see all your folks over there working together. So even if you're down for the day or you're exhausted, someone or the either comes and motivates you. And working from home, it's not the same thing. So you're just in your room alone. You have to get the task done for the day. So it's like you kind of demotivate.
So you prefer going to the office rather than staying at home?
It's a tough question, but
Yeah.
yeah, it depends. It depends on the scenario. So some days I feel like working from home, and some days I feel like working from office.
So you
It
work
has
in the Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So the hiring manager and the boss, like in the higher post, are they like a foreigner or like a Indian?
They are Indians.
They're Indians.
They are Indians.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they're Indians.
Yeah, but the only problem is even if you're in the top, the people who are from in the last. I mean, like if there is a list of 10 people, if you're in number 8 or number 7, then what these people do is they will throw you into the action plan. Then if
What's
the
that action plan?
action
They're like
plan-
metrics.
metrics.
So you need to comply with that. So you need to maintain certain metrics just to stay in your position. It's like in every company.
So Praveen, you also work in
What
Amazon.
Yeah.
that means, like matrix, like
So they give you certain
only
goals.
matrix I heard is the movie Matrix, and they say the Andrew Tate. Do you know about Andrew Tate? Andrew
Nah.
Tate.
Undertaker.
No,
The Andrew.
I only know about the Keanu Reeves in that.
Okay, yeah, like he used to say like we are in Matrix, we are in Matrix.
Oh,
right?
Matrix. Oh, no, it's not like that. So it's like they give you certain tasks, maybe for a day or for a week or for a month. You need to like fulfill your task in the specific time.
Okay.
And
if
you
you're
need to
not
show the
fulfilling those, then
Oh, okay. On
they'll
the
give you
time
like
frame, okay.
certain warnings. It's with every company, not just with Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what you guys studied back in India?
Yeah, so when I was in India, we both were from same college. I did my bachelor's in electronics and communication.
Okay.
So this is I wouldn't actually I wanted to take the computer science, but some people they have actually told me that taking a EC stream, I can be into electronics and I can be into computer science. They told me.
Okay.
So listening to these people words, I just jumped onto this. But it's okay. I like the stream, but I don't know. Like if I've taken computer science, that would be more different, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
But like when we watch movies, right, and when we look at the Indian culture, like more people are in engineering and doctors, right?
Yeah. Most
Like-
of them.
Right.
Yeah.
As you say, when we are working, like whenever you go outside, you find an engineer, right?
Yeah. In India, there's a dialogue. In India, if you want to become something, first you need to become an engineer.
Okay.
Then you can
Well,
be.
why is
anything.
that so prevalent in
Like-
the culture?
Chora hoa to engineer, chori ho to doctor. SI.
Yeah.
Like 3 Idiots.
Yeah.
In
It
movie
has to
3
be
Idiots.
either engineer or doctor.
Uh-huh.
Most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
So why is that so? Like,
It's been passed on from the centuries. So
It's like a cultural thing.
yeah, it's kind of.
so you
culture.
have siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister.
Their sister are they
Yeah.
doctors? Like, is she
No,
doctor?
so she's like she's handicapped. So when she was born,
Oh, okay.
she
I'm
had
sorry to hear
fits,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So normally, parents, they take it as a prestige issue.
Uh-huh.
They
It is the same thing in our
Yeah.
country too, but like our generation, we didn't care about like father telling, hey, you need to be a doctor or an engineer. You know, we're like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna study business. You know, and like we went to study business, but like when we heard like back in India, like they say engineer, doctor.
But
I
still,
was
you
like,
know that if your father wants you to be an engineer, and so he can feel proud, you know. But
Right.
still, I feel that's the wrong thing. It's because he need to be an engineer to feel proud by himself, you know.
right.
Why he need to feel proud by? But still, we, even if I have a child, if he's doing good in any field, I will be proud, you know. Why he should be an engineer, you know? I
Yeah,
just
but
feel like that.
here there's one thing. See, when I was in intermediate, before going into the bachelor's, so in that phase, uh, I was not having a clarity of what I wanted to do. So I was actually thinking to do a degree in I would say a mass communications or some normal degree. So in that point of time, my father, he went to so my father works in a university in Hyderabad. So he went to some of the professors and he asked, if he has taken a normal degree, what would be his position after some time. So they have given him some ideas, and after coming home, he told me, "Man, you cannot take this. You if you do engineering, you're gonna have some future." Yeah, in the beginning, um, I was very mad at my father, as he's forcing me onto these things. But later on, when I completed this degree, I feel like yeah, he did very good.
For the
Yes,
future, right? For
future,
you,
yeah.
But like, what you guys think on the responsibility towards your family, and when family like says you to do something, what you guys have a view on that one?
Normally, when my father says something, I become very much angry.
Why is that?
Yeah, because see, from Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday, if you see, you go to college, right?
Right.
On Sundays and Saturdays, you get time to be at the home. So,
Bro, we used to get only Saturday, bro.
yeah. So if your father,
Oh, what about Sunday?
Sunday we used to go
We
to
used to go to
school,
school or
or
college,
college,
yeah.
like 6 days.
Oh,
6
No
days
Sundays.
straight, just one day off.
you have like schools and colleges on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Only days off we get is Saturday.
Friday is a half day, and Saturday is off day. That's it.
yeah, even for us, I think for the second Saturday we have a holiday, but remaining we need to go to the college. So on Sundays, if my father come and say, "Man, you need to go to this store and you need to get me this thing," I would have become angry. But as he's my father, if I say no, I'll not get the food, right. So
Uncle,
I'll
if you
just
are
go
listening,
I'll do it.
he's telling the truth right now.
Yeah.
He would
I
be
don't know he have
homeless,
said in front
Yeah.
of you or not, but he's telling truth right now.
Every time I used to listen this sentence from my father, if you want to, do whatever you want, you can just go out of this house and you can do. He used to say to me.
But now you're already out, right?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But like still, like, do you think like you are doing the right thing for your future? No, not only for your family or like for yourself. Are you doing the right thing? 'Cause, like as the parents is not here,
Yeah, even now I am thinking that my father is only good.
Father is good.
Yeah,
okay.
whatever he has done, whatever the things that he provided to me, that he has done to me, the choices that he made to me, it's all good. Now my brother is in a situation where I was before. So we were not able to understand what my father was exactly thinking. I believe after some time, after coming into certain position, I think he will be able
You're
to
gonna
figure it out.
realize it that he have
Yeah.
taken the better decision for you
Yeah.
guys.
But now, like, we don't have a parents with us, like, to make a decision or to share something. We'll be on the phone, like, we will be sharing just a little information, right? And like, we won't be having like that kind of clarity on like making the decision on day-to-day basis. Whenever there's a family, like, they will be thinking good for ourselves, for us, right? And it'll be a good decision anyway.
Yeah.
But still, whenever you grow up in those kind of family, you already have that kind of strong mentality that even if you come over here and if you don't have a parents with you, you're gonna be in the right path, or maybe you keep yourself disciplined to do whatever is need to be done. I feel like that.
Yeah,
because
even me.
because even if I don't have a father over here, I just keep myself disciplined because I have learned from him
Yeah.
for the years and years back in my country, you know.
Yeah, it's like a responsibility, like my father, I should be. So even after coming here, I was always thinking about my family. Like I need to help my family, right? So I want, if I need to get this master degree, I need to get a job, then I can get things done for my family.
Right. Yeah.
So I just want to be like my like father.
Like, what you think, like, on, like, after, like, you studying business analytics, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's your plan for the future, like, doing things?
Yeah. So once I get this master degree, I'm planning to become a Python developer. Cause let me tell you this thing. So a Python in the beginning, when I was in my first semester, I had a problem with this subject. So in India, there's a proverb saying, wherever you lost something, you need to find your thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I wanted to find my things in this Python. So I took it very hard. Now I'm going to become a Python developer for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Python,
Teja?
like,
Yeah,
what
so I'm
developer?
thinking to become either a data engineer or a data scientist.
Okay,
So this is my last semester and I'm working on it right now.
so this the last you're
Yeah.
doing masters, right?
Yeah, I'm doing masters
Okay.
right now.
What actually it does, like, for the thing, What
From your
actually
major,
it does?
like
Yeah.
what are the scopes?
Which one?
Like your major is like
I'm
data?
into business analytics. The same,
Business
we
ana-
are in same.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We did the same thing. We did the same major.
Business analytics, but like our mentality is not like analyzing data. Like we study, like, back in college for,
We just
like,
use that analytics skill to analyze our life, I guess.
yeah, we don't have a hope, or like going to some business and, like, working for them. I think we don't have that mentality anymore. Like, working, like, going to some place and staying at there and working with some people. Probably we might do it in the future, but, like, for now, I don't see
It's
myself
kinda
doing
pod-
that. Yeah.
You want to start your own business?
Probably, maybe it's small, it doesn't matter, but, like, I still have authority over what I'm doing, like,
Yeah.
or somebody
Yeah,
else.
you're doing what you love. Like you're doing this podcast
Yeah.
and also.
Mhm.
So
Probably,
one
but
thing, you came here for the bachelor's, right?
bachelor's degree, yeah.
So when you came here to the US in the beginning, so how do you feel? How did you feel? I'm sorry.
Like, whenever I came first, like, I was, like, excited, really excited, because, like, it was US, like, that's what we dream, like,
Yeah, everyone.
yeah, like, when doing the interview, like, I'm going this country, like, this interview, we will be, like, so tense at the interview section too, and, like, I was really excited, and I was great too, because, like, my family were able to support me financially, mentally, everything, they were able to put me in this situation where I am here in US. I'm really grateful for that, and it's really good. I liked it.
That's nice. So what about the hard work? Like, did you feel any pain in the
Yeah,
beginning?
really, really hard work. Like, in college, like, when I first came here, like English, it's little, like, here and there. And, like, I took a speech class, like, where everybody was going on the front and speaking their crafted English, and I'm like immigrant looking at them, damn, they're working, they're speaking. And but, like, whenever I was in the stage, like, I was, like, sweating and all that, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I skipped the class. I
Yeah,
didn't even do
I
the
think
class.
that's the
I was
main thing
out,
we all face at the first time,
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever you come over here, like, we can read and we can write, right? But for the speaking, we don't have a habit of speaking in English all the time. So that might be the hardest part for us, We used to think in mind and then we speak,
Yeah,
and there
yeah.
used to be always some kind of gap or something like a mistakes while speaking. That language was the first barrier for us.
I think now it's good, right?
I think, but
it's
yeah,
good,
sometimes.
But, like, now we speak in English, right? In this podcast as well. But, like, it's somewhat like it's our, like, it's my third language. Like, it's like,
And for
it's
the
coming out,
podcast,
right?
it's the first time we talking in English.
In this
Rather
podcast.
than
Oh,
this
because
one,
of
we
us.
have the all Nepalese guest, and we used to talk in Nepali. And now we thought about talking in Hindi, but I feel like you guys won't be comfortable, So we're going on English.
Or
I guess.
our Hindi won't be, like, as good as, like,
Yeah.
it sounds.
Yeah, even I know Hindi a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, as we are talking about, like, Hindi, like, we used to watch a lot of, like, South Indian movies, right? And, like,
just by watching movie, we know how to talk in Hindi and we
Hindi, yeah.
understand Hindi, bro.
Right. And like you guys in the South, like appreciate the artists, like the heroes and stuff, right? So much, like whenever we see it in the television, like
Yeah.
the crowd is so much like than the other part of the world or like any other like movies, you know, like
Even
why
if
is that?
even if I see the actors,
Uh-huh.
like comparing to the Bollywood, you guys see the Bollywood and
Artist Hollywood.
the how do you say it, like Indian movie? It's a different like
No,
it's
it's
called
like
Bollywood.
all
No,
the
right?
Hindi movies are Bollywood
Okay.
and the Telugu movies are Tollywood.
Uh-huh.
So
Hollywood
Collywood is Tamil movies.
or Collywood, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like every language has their word.
I feel
Right,
like the comparing to the actors, like whenever I after watching KGF and Puspa, I saw the trolls in the Facebook, you know.
Yeah.
Like
People troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, the North people.
I feel like the South Indian like Puspa and I forget his name, man.
Allu
Allu
Arjun.
Arjun.
Allu
I'm a big
Arjun
fan of
and
him.
the KGF, the Rocky Y, they are so humble, you know.
Yeah, they're very humble.
And I really appreciate that they are really humble being that part of the world, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's why they are being praised so much, you know. Right?
Yeah, mainly if you see Yash, you know, the background which he came from was a very poor background. You know, his father used to be a bus conductor, you know, and he used to work in the serials in the beginning, and he worked very hard to be, you know, a big hero in these days.
Right, yeah.
He worked very hard. He's an inspiration for all, I believe.
Even if we talk about the movie Bahubali, I literally forgot
Yeah.
the name of the hero. I'm
It's
sorry for
Prabhas,
that.
yeah.
And he worked for like 3 to 4 years just to play that movie, you know.
It's like 5 years, I think.
5 years or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's his
Just for that
dedication,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah, Rajamouli, the director of this film, you know, he's like a craftsman. He want the perfection, you know. Without the perfection, he doesn't leave any shot. Even if I give you an example, you know, I think you guys watched Tribler, right?
Tripler?
Yeah.
RRR.
Oh, yeah,
So we
man.
guys call it as Tribler. I think I'm sorry about that.
No.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
it's good, bro.
So in this movie, I think you know the song Natu Natu, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So in this movie, I saw an
Damn,
interview.
the step was
The-
so
yeah,
fast
so
and
fast.
so
Yeah.
It got
boom,
so
boom,
viral.
boom, boom. We like, damn.
Yeah. I saw an interview where NTR and Ram Charan, you know, they both were saying that where you know a lot of shots will be taken, right? If there is no perfection, so it's like on the 8th shot, you know, the Rajamouli figured it that the
There was a
fir-
single
the-
leg movement that NTR missed it, right?
Yeah.
NTR or Ramcharan, someone, either of them missed it, and he wanted to retake it just because of the single shot.
And he said you missed this step on the 11th second or 12th second. He said.
They might have to rest 2-3 days to
Yeah.
do that again,
That
you know,
again.
with that kind
God
of dance, you
damn.
know.
And you know what? Finally, he selected the first shot
Damn.
after taking the eight shots.
Damn.
Yeah.
You
We
made
didn't
me
know about
work
that
that
one.
much and you took the first one, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know that one, bro.
Yeah. Damn, yeah. It's so great to like see like South Indian movies because like we've been watching since our childhood, right? Yeah. But like we watched so many South Indian movies because like we didn't understand the language probably, like we could not catch up with the language, you know, because like we understand a little bit Hindi, right? And like cause like we've been watching the Hindi movie like again and again, like we know a little bit of Hindi, you know, like, at least we can communicate, you know, with the people.
Even if you see the Nepalese movie right now, like 2 days before we went to watch the Prem Geet 3, it's on the Hindi language.
Yeah, it was Nepali movie, but it was dubbed in Hindi and we watched
You
it.
guys
you
need to watch that one, bro.
Yeah. So I got to know Nepal, you know, when I saw this movie called Intlo Illalu, Vantintlo Priyaralu.
What? What's the name of the movie?
The name
It
is
says like Intlo Ilalu, which means there's a housewife, and you continue.
Which
Yeah.
like it's Nepali movie?
it's
No,
not
it's
a
a
Nepali
Telugu
movie, it's a
movie,
Telugu
but it
movie.
was shot in Nepal.
Oh, it was shot in Nepal.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It was shot in Nepal. So, you know, this guy, the hero, he has a wife in the country, but he goes to Nepal for work purpose, and you know, because of some Nepali tradition, you know, he gets misunderstood, and
marries
he gets
another
married to a Nepali girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So.
So you planning to go to Nepal and marry
no,
Nepali
it's
girl?
not like that.
Okay, like how you guys view Nepal, you know? Because like we are neighboring countries, right? Right there on the north. How do you guys view Nepal as?
Yeah.
So everyone, I only know like Kathmandu, to be honest, because everyone wants to travel over there. Like it's became a tourist spot.
Right.
All my friends have been there. So,
But not you.
but not me.
Why,
yeah.
bro?
Back
Why? You're missing something else in your life.
No, back then I didn't had so much money to travel. So
You didn't need much money to travel Nepal.
yeah, I didn't know that
Honestly.
it was in my inter like grade 12. So I didn't go there. But all my friends have been there.
Okay. What about Praveen?
I never traveled to. I wanted to
Bro.
go there. It's a very beautiful.
You know the
place.
Bhayaji? The
I know.
guy from the work?
Yeah.
He have traveled to Nepal. He have been to Pokhara and just asked him. He wants to
Yeah.
make a house back there.
In Pokhara,
And he spent his
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
life back in Pokhara.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful place. Everyone wants to have a house in the mountains, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, near the lakes
Or
and
the
rivers.
lake, yeah.
Yeah. It was my dream too, but I never got a chance because, as he said, we did not have enough money. So once we got the job, we were having enough money. But as you know, we came here, right? So we were planning for coming here. Yeah.
How you guys feel like when you were in United States?
In the beginning
In
we
the
were
beginning,
like
yeah.
fully excited. We took time to adapt to things. Like everything was new over here. Like the traffic, the food, and everything, you name it, everything was new. So it was kind of exciting in the beginning, but then after we got used to it, it's like same thing. And there's a saying like if you come here you remember India, and if you go there you remember US.
Right. Yeah.
The same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but whenever I come over here, I remember back my lifestyle in Nepal.
Yeah.
But whenever I go back in Nepal, I don't remember US.
Oh, really?
Literally, I don't even miss this place. I don't know why, but
Maybe because like we just go there for a certain time, and like just 40-45 days, and we got to meet our parents.
yeah, and we don't
relatives,
even
and-
get time to
Yeah.
miss this
think
place.
about
Yeah, but in Nepal we don't have clubs, right?
Clubs.
Nepal, yeah, we got
Clubs, bro,
man.
there are, like-
we got party house, we got everything over
Bro,
there.
there are some of the like top 10 clubs in Nepal, bro, in the world. If you see in the list of top 10, I think one of them they opened in the Pokhara recently.
Recently.
Catwalk or something like that. Damn, that's awesome, bro. You got to check it out.
I'll check it out. You see, even if we go to Nepali restaurants, we feel like excited because of the girls who come there.
Hey, bro.
Bro, I told you, man.
What's you
He's
talking
planning to
about,
go
man?
back to the country and
No, we were
take
like
some of Nepalese gold,
planning
man.
to go to kebab and curry after this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kebab and
And the
curry.
food
Yeah,
over there
kebab
is
and-
really
Yeah, it's
good.
pretty-
Really
good.
Yeah.
I see more of the Indian people over there than the
Yeah.
Nepalese.
And
You
then
know?
Nepal, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think this is an advertisement for them. They need to pay us.
Right. And we are near
We
to
are not promoting kebab and curry.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
So which food do you like? You like Indian food more or the food in back in home?
I think like if I have to like choose like random like once in a while I'll choose Indian food, but like if I'm eating like outside food too many times, like too often, I'll like prefer own my food,
But it's still,
Thali.
whenever we go outside for the vacation around here in US for 2 or 3 days, we're gonna have American food,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna get fed up, and if we don't find the Nepalese restaurant, we're gonna go and look up for the Indian
Yeah.
because
And
it's
Indian
kind of
is-
similar,
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
We can find so many Indian like restaurant if we cannot find Nepalese,
Yeah.
and biryani we don't miss it.
First time, whenever we came to US in Qatar Airlines, they gave us the 5-star hotel to stay.
Okay.
And we went to the hotel and they gave us the menu to order the food. We checked the whole list. We didn't understand nothing but only the biryani. So we ordered the biryani,
And we were looking for chicken, and that was the
yeah.
only thing we got.
Oh.
And the biryani, there are so many places they make it biryani in so many different
Yeah,
ways, right?
there are different ways.
Yeah.
Like in the place where we live, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, we don't use more of potato. And in West
Damn,
Bengal,
you cook food so good, man.
yeah,
I haven't had, bro.
Yeah.
you have to come to my
Last time
home.
Abhishek told me that, hey brother, we cooked biryani, and I just told him then, just fuck it, man. You didn't brought me nothing, and why are you talking about that one? And he was like, भाई इतना ही बनाया था क्या करूँ ऐसा ही बोल रहा था वो तो.
Yeah.
No,
अब मैंने
he
2-3
tried.
बार ट्राई किया है, बहुत अच्छा बनाते हैं आप. Really like it.
Thinking
We
to
need
open
to-
a
we-
restaurant.
Over here?
Yeah.
Really?
If I get some investors, then yeah. I will.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this after back in camera.
Yeah. वो तो बहुत बढ़िया होगा क्योंकि इधर इधर रेस्टोरेंट इधर वो इंडियन नेपलीज एशियन कम्युनिटी बहुत ज़्यादा है ना इधर तो बहुत अच्छा चलेगा
हाँ.
Yeah, there's a lot of demand for that. Even if you go to places like New York or California or to Chicago, the restaurants which you find in Dallas, you don't find this many restaurants in that
Yeah,
places, right?
yeah,
Right,
that's
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think he should open his restaurant in that place.
No, I think it will be much more better over here too, because like we got so
Yeah,
many
they're like-
competition, like
So many
so many
Indians,
people are eager to
Nepalese.
like eat Indian or any kind of Asian food,
So what about schools? Like, what do you think? Do you like government holding the schools with them, or do you like private people also, like to be in the business in the Nepal?
Only governmental college I studied in is A&M Commerce over here in the United States. I really don't know about like governmental college, But what I think is like, if you are providing education to general public, right, the government should involve in that, because like they are the one like holding everything accountable, right? And like if they took the governmental system, like the private system, they are only thinking about the money, Like they are providing good education system comparing to the governmental schools and colleges back in my country, but I don't know about any other part, But like if the governmental bodies like take control over the education system, they might have the equal opportunity for everything, and the education system will be much more better, I think.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That
like,
makes sense.
the governmental body, they are big bodies, and like they can like distinguish between what thing is right for the community and what thing is not. If you compare to the private college, like they'll be like putting so many courses which are not even relevant to the students, and like that thing, it really annoys me.
Yeah, but sometimes if you see, only if the government, if it is in the business, if it is into this thing, it becomes a monopoly, right? So
Yes.
even the private players are into the this system, that gets more quality. Like they have a competition in that.
Right. Yeah.
So
Just
then
just if you see over here in the
Yeah,
US,
yeah.
we went to the Texas A&M Commerce. That's the
Right.
public university, right? And if you compare that university to the UTD, we actually wanted to go to UTD. You
Yeah,
see that? So even if you see from the
Whenever
outside
we see the
and-
price, we're like, damn,
Yeah, I was
that's
about
so
to say that.
expensive, man.
yeah, but the facilities and
Yeah.
like taking care of
Yeah.
the students they have given is, I think it's a better, and more of that one. Even if we compare about the extra activities,
Right, yeah.
like in the A&M Commerce, we didn't find much more,
Right.
Just
Yeah, like the one of the tour was like taking us to the different sector of the universities, right? And one part, like they were putting the headset, like only the music was coming on the headset and everybody was dancing, on the same music on the headset. But like whenever you take out the headset, like
you can hear
you
no
see
music,
like what these guys are doing. Like,
Yeah.
those were the like first experience. Like, I was
So
like,
what do you
"Damn,
think
that's a new
about
thing."
the like public or like a private for these schools?
I believe both should be in place because see, government it should do its it should do its thing. At the same time, private players, they should also be in the business to provide the services. In that way, there's a competition, and in the competition, everyone tries to win, right? So in this way, like people will get more benefits.
Yes.
So if you see the public universities, even my college, they have a very high tuition fees. Private they have a lot of tuition fees, right? So what I wanted to say here is, because of this competition, even the price also sometimes it may not have a very big difference. So in the same price level, they can provide a very good quality education, I believe.
Right, yeah. Because of the pricing, right? Like people who cannot afford the fee of the college, like they will be going to like governmental college, right? And there will be so many people like only on one class. In my country, like it was a private college, right? Private schools, but at least like there will be like 50 students in one classroom where we cannot see the blackboard clearly, or the whiteboard clearly. It's like, what you guys think on that one? Like putting so many students on one classroom and teaching them.
Sometimes it may be useful, sometimes it may not be that much good. If you see in India, there are a lot of students in the same classroom. So when a professor teaches something, if the students are talking in between them, so the message that professor wants to convey, it doesn't go into the students that much effectively.
If I'm the backbencher, I'm
Yeah.
like, what you said? What you
Yeah.
said? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
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 It's on the both. Like in private also, there are lots of students in the same class.
Yeah, in private
Yeah.
it's not like that, but I think there are like 30 to 40 people in every class.
Oh
But
yeah.
comparatively, when it comes to the government,
But how about over here? Like you go to UTA, right?
Yeah.
How many students in one class?
sometimes it even goes above 60.
You see,
Yeah.
even it's a private, there are more
Yeah,
than
most of
60
the
students.
universities have.
They
But
just tell
over
that
here it's
whenever
like-
they advertise regarding the American university, and they said like, we're gonna take care of every single students, but still I don't find that in coming back over here as well. I don't find they take care each and every students back here as well.
See, one thing I want to say is if a person wants to study, he can study anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
The internet is there.
The
You can
internet, yeah.
find everything over
Yeah.
Google and YouTube.
there. Yeah.
Even the Elon Musk, he told that to get into Tesla, you need to there's no need to have a formal education.
Right, no,
Right.
So
no-
do you
no
believe in
degrees
that or
needed.
no? No.
I believe in that. If you have skills, if you have knowledge of that, and if you have experience,
Why
in that-
don't you drop out from the college right now?
But for understanding that, I took some time, right?
Mhm.
So
Like if
meanwhile,
you
I
are an
completed this
electrician,
one.
right? Like
Uh-huh.
you don't need no degree. If you are a mechanic, you don't need no degree. But like those are the skill you need for the survival.
That's
And
right.
Tesla is
Like,
like a
rather than a
mechanical,
degree, yeah.
Yeah.
Degree is just for the paper and just for the interview. Hey,
Yeah.
I read all this. I can memorize it. I can read and write. Like,
So we all came back from the different country for our study over here, right?
Yeah.
We have spent a lot of money back here. We all know that somebody take the loans, somebody they sell a land or however we manage. Do you think it's worth it?
It
Yeah.
depends on the person.
Person, yeah.
That's just how about you? Let me know from both sides.
So it's like I took a loan from a bank, so I need to make sure that I clear my loan, and then
So who gonna clear the loan? By you or your parents?
no, it's just by me. I need to get a job. I need to take money from those and then clear all the dues over there.
You see that before you starting your education, you are already in the minus. Your
Yeah.
finance is already
Yeah,
in the debt.
that's a thing which we need to rethink, but that's how it is. Like
But still, after you graduate, you think that you're gonna pay off that one, and you have seen a lot of people who have paid off that.
yeah,
right?
most of my friends who took the loan, most of them had paid that in maybe like 1 year, maybe.
1 year.
Yeah, it depends on the college. Again, some college have high fees, then some have low fees. So people clear it in 6 months. People do clear it in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
but like
But
we-
I've seen some people who have abruptly ended their course and then went back to their home country because they're not able to do this. So they're carrying all the loan back to their country with the interest on it.
How about Praveen?
Yeah, I think we can do it, but once I came here, it is like selling off your land, and you're risking on your health.
Mhm.
So you don't get proper food.
Now you
take-
feel that risking on your
Yeah.
health since
So-
last time I believe
you take a lot of stress.
because he got some problem.
Yeah.
We don't want to discuss about that one right
Yeah.
now.
Talk
Okay.
about it later.
See, in India, there's an investor. His name is Rakesh Junjunwala. He told a quote.
Rakesh Junjunwala.
Yeah, he quote
Unique name, bro.
He's
Junjunwala.
like a big bull in India.
He told one quote. In my life, I have invested into everything, but I forgot to invest in my health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
so
it,
we
where's
are
my
in the
dumbbell at?
yeah, I think we are in the same position. We are focusing on our education. We are focusing on getting a job. We are trying to clear our loan, trying to get a good name and all. But we are forgetting to take care of our health.
How much is the pressure? Like for the loan, for
Lot,
the
I
health,
bel-
like
For him, it's a lot.
fiscal-
Lot.
Yeah, for him, it's a lot.
But like you see, like we studying over here, right? And we got everything going on, right? We got a lot of things going on as a student. And like, do you guys make time, as we are talking about the health, right? Do you guys make time to work your body or exercise?
If if I would have given that much time, I would have not have a belly.
But like, see, now you remember, like, see, like how important is your health, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Even
Just now
after
you told, right?
Yeah.
But like, why you not like giving some time for your body to like
at
be
least
healthy
30
too,
minutes
Yeah.
maybe.
See,
Yeah, we can do
till,
that,
till,
but-
till you get a slap from someone, you will not be able to figure it out, right? So for some people, especially like me, every time I was like, I need to do this thing, I need to do this thing, but I forgot to take care of my health. But suddenly, once I got a slap from the life, then now I'm trying to, eat before 9 o'clock. Do some exercise, go for a walk in the evening. I'm trying to do these things. Once you get a slap, then you can do anything.
right? Yeah.
There's this. So before
like-
you get the slab, you need to understand health is the most important.
Most
wealth.
important thing, yeah.
Yes.
In India, like you guys like rather than rice, you guys eat roti at the night time, right?
No, it's like most of the North Indians do that. But in South India, all of them eat rice, most of them.
Most of
Like
them, yeah.
morning
like,
and the night?
we do the
Yeah,
same thing, rice.
Yeah.
Both the time.
Morning, we do have our breakfast.
But I feel like eating roti at the night is better to the
Yeah,
health.
it's better. It's much
Yeah, it's
better.
better. Yeah.
Because rice is kind of fat. So,
Like it'll be easy for digestion too.
Yeah.
The roti.
but we love rice a lot. We are used to it so much. We end up eating rice every day.
Because like we've been doing since our like
Childhood.
5-6 years, you know.
Since we
our body is used to it. Probably.
So in India, like we have food for everything. Like in the morning we have different types of
Breakfast.
items for the breakfast, and for the lunch we have different types of items for the lunch. And so in the morning, people usually have the high protein meal. Like we have idli, which is cooked on steam. So that is, even people who go to gym or who does exercise, they even eat idli, because there's no oil in
Idli?
it.
You say Italy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
idli.
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 How is that?
Yeah, it's made of lentils and it's cooked on steam. So which is very good for health, and this no oil in it actually.
No oil.
Yeah.
Probably I need to try that one. Because I don't like oily foods, you know.
Yeah, it's a pretty like it's a light food, but you feel
Maybe Teja gonna cook someday and not someday, maybe next week, coming week.
Yeah,
Let's not wait for someday.
I can do it tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah, we're going to his ass, bro.
Yeah, like health is so important, right? Like in our school or colleges, right? How many extracurricular activities like we used to do? Like, cause back in our school, like we used to have a Friday like half day, and like they used to do like extracurricular activities like running or football, or basketball, high jump, low jump. Like, what about in your school?
So we
life?
used to have them in the school. Like there's a separate class, like there are different classes like maths, physics, and all. We used to have ECA, which is extracurricular activities. So they give a lot of options, and you get to pick one of them. So I used to, for the first year, I used to do skating, and then I moved on to Casio, which is piano. And then for the third year, I choose yoga. This was only limited to the school. But then once we moved to our 11th and 12th grade, it's only study.
Okay.
They used to train us so well that we are only focused into study. There's nothing else apart from study.
Okay.
Most of them are like some examples are Narayana and Chaitanya. These are the colleges which do that. So I was into one of them.
Okay, let's come back to yoga. Like, how many years do you do yoga? 1 year? Or
It's just for 1 year.
like, how? What was the method?
I don't know. I forgot most of them. I used to like only do this thing like where we sit and do this thing and we relax. So that was the easiest.
Like a
one.
meditation.
Yeah, like a meditation. That was the easiest for me. We used to have it every once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week. So
Like people are talking like so much about yoga these days, right? Like you did it for 1 year, right? What are the differences you feel like? Like if you recognize
you
them?
feel pretty much relaxed, and then without like working out, you feel much of your stress being gone. Like after you work out intensely, then you feel like or go for a run or go for a walk, then you feel your stress is gone. But then in yoga, doing some simple asanas, which they call, you feel pretty much relaxed.
Like there are so many asanas, like whenever I looked at online, like there's so many asanas.
So many,
like,
yeah.
like different asana had different like thing going on, Like what was you doing?
As I've told you, I forgot all of them. Like like Sanskrit names which they had, and most of them were pretty complex to even pronounce.
Yeah.
Right.
And I forgot
So all
most
the
of them.
position you're doing in the yoga, it's like
Yeah,
just a
all the
straight.
different positions,
People-
and each and every single position has a meaning to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally,
Do you know some of the position from Kama Sutra? Now he laughing. You know he know. He better know about that one. You don't know about the yoga. You know about the Kama Sutra.
see, actually, people whenever they get a word of Kama Sutra, they feel very awkward. But that's not a
Yes.
awkward word to feel, because even if you go to the India and if you see the temple sculptures,
Even back in Nepal, we have the same
yeah,
thing.
and the idols and all, there's a lot of positions on that. Even the sex is a part of our health. It's a part of life. Sorry. So we should not treat it in a different way, right? That's a common thing.
Even if I was one what do you say, the video from the YouTube, and she was telling me that Kama Sutra, a lot of people have the wrong thinking regarding that one.
Yeah.
They just think like it's a sexual book or teaching us the sexual stuff, but not only that one. It's talking about the care, like a feeling, intimacy, and all those things. It's not only about the physical relation between the two different gender.
See, that's Kama Sutra is like an expression of love on the person whom you love very much.
Right. Yeah.
So it not only happens with the people whom you get married, but even if you are with the person whom you love very much, like it's your girlfriend or someone, you can show your Kama Sutra position. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
that's not a taboo, I would say.
It's a taboo.
It's not a taboo.
Okay.
So one thing I want to talk about is like, even if we check the internet or something like that, we hear a lot of rape cases in India. How do you feel about that, and how do you guys view about regarding this?
Yeah, sometimes I feel very bad. We all know the Nirbhaya
Or sometimes
case.
every time you need to feel
Every
bad
time.
regarding
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But
Not only
let me
sometimes you feel good about that one.
yeah, but in these situations, let me tell you one thing.
No, it's not like it's only limited to India, but every country has it.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
our
They're
country
like-
too, and a lot
Yeah.
is going
They're
on
like
right now.
good people in some country, bad people in some country.
I just feel like because you guys have a large number of population, and even they have in the small percentage, it seems like a big one.
Yeah, like there are good people and bad people in every country, and we get to hear like a lot of cases about these things.
See,
But how do you view
In our
like
country
in
too,
the,
recent news
Yeah.
about Nirmala, Panta, and so many other are coming.
Yeah,
Like, there are so many right now.
yeah, see, even in the States, if you see, there are a lot of cases, but it doesn't come out that much because these people, the people who are affected with it, they take it very serious. But media, the people like the common people, they doesn't take it very serious. But here
Till
in
they happen to their
yeah.
relatives. Or,
Yeah. Yeah, but when it comes to in India, if something like that happens, in India there's a case called Nirbhaya case where a girl was brutally raped in the capital city of India. So in Hyderabad, when that happened, there were like 5 guys, and they were shooted on the next day.
They were suited on the
Yeah,
next day.
next day the police was taken these people, and they shoot at them. Before that day, they were feeded the biryani, and next day they were shot.
no, but
That
actually,
means, like, do you guys have,
Hyderabadi
like,
biryani?
that means, do you guys have death penalty in India?
no, it's not like instant karma. But what happened was those 5 people who were accused of doing the rape, they were taken into the instant where the thing happened, and they were doing the what do you call
Case reconstruction.
reconstruction of
Yeah.
the scenario. So they were like showing what exactly happened, and police claim that they were trying to escape while they're doing the reconstruction thing. So while they're showing what exactly was happened, police told that they tried to escape, so they fired them and they shot them.
Just like the movie Singham.
Yeah, exactly.
They have the same
Yeah.
case. and
Singham,
this-
they copied
But
from the scene.
we never know like whether it was they really shot it on purpose or they were really trying to escape from
yeah,
the scene.
I understand that one.
Yeah.
But
But still, you guys don't have like a death penalty
no,
for
no,
those
no,
kind of
nothing
things.
like that. But see, if things like that happens, that will send a clear message into the society, and people who will do these kind of things, they will have a fear in them. and
they
that
must
will
have it,
prevent
bro.
this kind of incidents to happen in the future.
Yes,
Right,
that's,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's great.
But during this scenario, what my thought was, there were like 5 of them accused of doing the crime, but not all 5 of them might have done it, might not have done it. So maybe 3 of them have done it, and 2 of them may be innocent, and even they were shot during the thing.
Right, yeah.
So it's like people were happy right at the moment, because all the people, the news got so viral. All the people in entire state, in the 2 Telugu states, Telangana and Andhra, they were so angry on those 5 people. They put the pressure on the government. So what the government has to do was they kill these people. But it's not like all 5 might have done it, might not have done it.
Right,
Maybe
yeah.
3 of them have done it and 2 might be innocent, like that.
Mm.
So people were satisfied right at the moment, and they forget it after some time. Maybe 2 of them might be really innocent in that.
Yeah, but see, in this kind of situation, I would like to say one thing. So, if we go to the Vedas and all, see, if you're in the crime and 3 of your teammates or even if some of your mates, if they are doing their crime, and if you are in the crime and you are doing nothing, but you are
You're
entertaining
also
them, right?
involved, yeah.
You are entertaining that. So it's like you are cooperating them. You should have stopped it, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you don't
Yeah.
stop that one, you
Yeah.
you just helping them.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
So that's not at all a wrong thing to do. Police, whatever they have done, that is exactly correct, and it has clearly sent a message into the society. And in this way, not even a single girl will not get this kind of situation in the future.
Right, yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the cases are still going on, right?
Yeah.
But like in India, like you say, like there's no death penalty, right? But over here, there's a death penalty, right? Like how you guys
I don't
view? In US, like there's a death penalty, right?
For
the
I'm not
rape?
sure about it.
There's a
Death penalty.
death penalty, but the thing is, if you see, if those people are minor, they have they can come out of that in case very easily.
Right.
And at the same time, some people they appeal for the governor, to release from the prison or to provide a pardon. So if the governor accepts it, then they get a pardon and they will be relieved out of this problem.
Right, yeah. I really don't know whether there's a death penalty in US or not, but like
Capital punishment, they
yeah.
say.
Yeah, like but like
I've
they
heard
were
like
before.
they might sue them for some certain amount of bond.
Right, yeah.
Like they might fine them, but I haven't heard of death penalty.
But in like in past, like they had it over here, and like they have killed like on the electric shock thing, They're like, how you
There
guys
was a
view and
very
like
old case, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very old case, and finally, whenever the guy was dead, the girl came up with that the rape was not done by the guy, And
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know that she was punished or not, but still she came up that the guy who was dead in that
was
incident,
accused, yeah.
yeah, for the accused.
Yeah, this is what the same thing I was talking about previously. So I told you, right, the 5 people which they were killed, maybe those 5 might not be the real 5. Police might have missed them. So just for the people's to make people happy for the moment, they might have selected some random people. That's what I was talking about previously. So those 5 people who have done it, maybe 5 or n number, they might have fled away from the state. So police might have caught some random 5 people and might have killed them.
So once they killed,
We never know what's
they
inside.
didn't show the like a dead body or something like that.
There's a dead body.
They
got a
showed
dead
the
body.
picture.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
shot, but there might be innocent people as well. Just to make people happy for the moment, they might have done it. Like there are many conspiracy theories regarding this thing.
So without
It's like the government needs to satisfy the people.
Because
and,
they're pressuring, right?
Yeah,
During
they are
that
in
time.
pressure at that point of time.
See, I understand there's a pressure, but without proofs, without any clues, police wouldn't have gone to these people, right? Even if these people are brought in front of the judiciary.
Like the people's like who were like caught, like it was not like confirmed by the girl.
No, the girl, I guess she was killed.
She was
Oh,
killed.
she was killed,
Yeah,
okay.
she was burnt.
Yeah, it's
She
like
was burned.
she
Yeah,
was
she was
burned.
God damn, they went to next level, bro.
Yeah, so it was a
Yeah,
it was a
these
tragedy.
people were caught by police. These people brought a liquor in a wine shop in India. So the label on the liquor, because with the help of that, police were able to go to that store, and they were able to take the video CC camera, and they were able to analyze, and based on that they
Took the action.
took the action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since we talk about this rape and all that,
Yeah.
and you like we all have our own point of view, right?
Mhm.
But what do you guys think that we need to do to control this kind of incident happening in the future?
It's better to teach whoever is close by to you, like be it your friends, be it your son, be it your parents or everyone. Like instead of doing this thing, like teach them what's what,
Mm-hmm.
what's right and what's not.
So what about you, Praveen?
Yeah, so even government, even the parents, everyone are doing their things, but people who are not into the formal education, these people are doing all these kinds of stuff. So when I was in India, when I was doing my bachelor's, we have a course called gender sensitization. So in this, we were they were able to explain things about these things. A lot of things they have explained. So people who have a formal education, who have a degree, who have some basic knowledge on the education, these people they doesn't do it. So so government should try to educate each and every person so that this kind of incidents will never happen.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people need to be aware, like to do things which is right and not to do which are wrong. But like people, they don't have a sense of doing things. But like whenever they got it, they'll do it anyway.
So what do you
That's
guys
why-
think about the death penalty regarding this case? Like I want to hear from all
on
of you.
my view, like killing some life is not a good decision. Like whatever you have done, like killing is not a solution to any problem. It's like you can take him to the prison, like imprison him all his life. You can torture him, do any kind of thing. But like taking a life, I
But don't you think that torturing all until his end of the life is much more like
No,
What
it's,
is it?
it's just like he needs to know what he had done, and he needs to regret what he has done, and proper punishment should be given.
yeah,
to
we
him.
can't rape him,
No, no,
to
not,
make him feel like how it feels. You see
not,
that?
not
Yeah.
rape him, but
I just wanna
Yeah.
like torturing him for his whole life might not be the good decision.
But
I feel
like,
like that.
No, he
what I
needs-
don't like about like death penalty is like any sort of crime he might have committed, right?
Mhm.
If you kill him, that's the biggest punishment you like done to him, right? That's the biggest one, taking a life, right? And like, what can be what can be any other issue, like killing a life? That's not a solution, I think.
Here you are actually seeing whether that person is getting killed or not. But the thing is, if you are in the victim side, see, suppose if I'm the victim, in that point of situation, if you see
Yeah.
the pain the victim takes, the moment he fires a bullet into his body, or the way he rapes the person, whatever the crime it may be, if you feel that pain, you know the value of
you'll
life,
can,
right?
you'll kill.
You know the value of life.
Yeah.
So sometimes killing that person will send a proper message into the society. Definitely capital punishment should be taken place. If that doesn't happen, people will just like, they will think that, yeah, so they will just put me into the jail, but they are not going to kill me, right? So they will do a lot of stuff just like this.
Yeah. Because of that, like people are doing, anyway.
Some
'Cause, like-
here, if you observe, capital punishments, they are not happening more, right?
But once in a
but
while,
if you see Saudi Arabia, if you see the Arab nations, they are very serious about these punishments. They they cut their heads and all, they hang
Yeah.
them. So do you
Is
see?
that the reason that we don't hear like rape cases
Yeah,
on
we
those
don't hear,
countries?
right?
But still, if you
it's a-
see
it's a
some of the
Muslim country
cases,
too,
they sell the
like-
gold to the like a servant,
Yeah, they
like
do.
I have heard
Yeah.
those about those incidents as
well,
well.
it differs from country to country. See, because of this incident where these people were killed, just 2 days ago, I heard my friend reading a rape incident case in Hyderabad, Sangareddy. It's
Just
the
2
same
days
thing.
ago.
Just 2 days ago, they took her from their house. Then they're found out to be their relatives, and nothing happened to the guy who raped her. They just left her. So it varies. So the punishment, these are like the 5 people, they might be poor people and they are killed. What if a big shot rapes the girl?
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
happens to
Nothing
him. So it
happens to
differs
him.
from country to country. So feeling like this thing, like killing the person on spot, might be a good thing in a country which is not so developed. Having it over here, like US is like most of them are educated over here, and they'll know like if a strict punishment has been done over here, they'll know like if I go rape a girl, I'll be punished with this thing. In India, it wouldn't be the same thing. People, like, I'm talking about the education level, it varies in here and over there. So it differs from country
So
to
you
country.
mean to say like the countries where the people they have less education, they need to be given like a
Not
death
exactly
penalty?
like people who are not aware of these things, they might indulge into these things, but people who know what's the right thing, they might not have. It differs from person to person how well he is educated and how good his morals are.
The education doesn't mean you have to be an school knowledge,
Yeah,
The
his
education
morals,
means
yeah.
general knowledge about like what you should treat to other human beings, what
exactly.
should be done.
So how about the guy who have a master degree, he
No,
raped,
not-
and the guy who didn't have a master degree but have an age of 27 and he raped?
Yeah, it's
It's
as I've
kind of
told you.
there gonna be like a different punishment, or there should
No,
be the same
not like
punishment?
that. It's like his morals.
The crime is the crime,
Crime is a crime, yeah. So the main thing is we need to stop these things from happening. So whatever it takes, we need to do that. So giving a death penalty stops these things. So what we have seen 5 people been killed for raping the girl, and we've seen a rape incident 2 days ago. It didn't stop the incident, right?
But at the same time, we cannot keep the people in the jail, right? Feeding them every day.
Yeah, for the lifetime.
Yeah, lifetime.
Yeah,
These
that
people
also
have
makes
done
sense.
a crime, so they should be punished. Instead of punishing these people, we cannot keep these people at the jail. Jail is like a home. These people work. They
Yeah,
do
in
their
United
things.
States, like there are so
So
many
many facilities
prisoners, and
inside.
like
Yeah.
most of the like the budget goes to
Yeah.
prison too, in here.
Yeah.
Even if you go to California, if you come out of the jail, they hand over $200 once you come out of the jail. So this $200 is nothing to them. So they again do the crime and they go back to the
Yeah,
jail.
yeah.
So you're feeding these people and you're not punishing them. There's very less punishments. Putting in jail, there's 4 walls, and keeping a person in between them, that doesn't solve the problem. That's not a punishment at all. Punishing
That's just separating that people from the society.
Yeah,
That's not a punishment.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too tricky.
How about the
you know.
porn in India?
What is it?
Porn? It's
Yeah.
banned?
Yeah, it's
I
banned.
think in Nepal it's
In
banned.
Nepal is too bad,
Oh, it's
but
banned
like
over
they're people find a way to watch.
Yeah,
I heard one of the singer, he told me that, I don't know, bro. If you go type it in the Google with the Chinese, like a Pornhub.com in like a Japanese or Chinese, it's gonna show up or come up,
Yeah, there are like many proxy ways to get
I don't know,
access to it.
Even India, we cannot access porn directly. But so what people do is
It was banned once in a time, right?
it's already
It's still
banned.
It's
banned.
already banned.
It's
Yeah,
already
it's still
banned.
banned.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So what people do is they download these, I think VPN. I think VPN, and they access these.
Yeah, there are
on
like a lot
websites
of
from
proxy ways to
okay.
get it.
It'll change the country, right? Yeah.
So what do you guys think about this one? Like it should be banned or it should not be banned?
See, government, in terms of its decisions, it's doing good, but at the same time, it's kind of a relaxation for the people, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Teja?
It's like there's nothing like even if you ban porn, like people are watching it
But still you're
anyways.
gonna find a way
Yeah,
to
people
entertain
watch
yourself.
it, so it's nothing like it's like closing the door and you keep it. The wall is open over here, so there's no use of it.
But still, like even if you ban, they're just gonna crave more and find a way
Yeah,
to
it's like
access
Yeah.
that one.
they think it's like, oh, so this is banned, so it might be much more than what we think. So they create a way and watch it, but we know what it is.
That
so,
makes sense.
yeah.
See, if you say a person not to go to this place, they will definitely try to go into that place, right?
Yes.
Like the
So
curiosity.
curiosity builds
curiosity
up, and
increases.
they will try to look into that.
There is one saying in back in Nepal that even if you pee on that wall, they're gonna say, okay, do not pee on the wall, and they're gonna pee, and if you write down there like
Yeah, just
just
because,
pee over here, and they're gonna think that why should I pee,
Yeah.
they are ordering me, why should I obey him, they're not gonna pee and just move over, It's
But
just
like,
like that.
and like so many other places, like they will put a stone and put a red, what do you call, arvir,
Awir or something like
Awir,
that.
yeah.
They're just
Awir
gonna
Kesari,
change
yeah,
that
like-
trash place to like a temple or something
okay.
like that,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
people won't throw the trash
Yeah.
around there, you know. But it's still people are
People
doing the
do
same
that,
shit, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you see porn, it has become an addiction for every individual. Yeah, so it should not be an addiction.
He's addicted to porn.
No, I'm not addicted to it. He's saying
Bro,
no.
Kulasa.
It's he who takes long time in the bathroom. Come it's not me.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually take just 10 minutes to come out of it, but he takes half an hour
That's
to come
it.
that's it.
out. Quick, yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
like porn, like what's the use of it, you know, like just watching and like I don't think like it'll like put you in the good place. Like it might for a while, you know,
Yeah.
but like after you'll regret it, you know, like damn.
Yeah.
But like it's not physical, it's not mental, you know, it's just digital.
You know that before making those videos on porn, there was a club in New York in the Times Square area. You can watch the live from in front of those people having sex, and you can watch live. During that time,
Oh, New
the
York.
boys who are watching around there, they were trying to touch it and doing something like that, you know, and they stopped doing that. And then after they just took the video and started putting on the internet or something like that, you know. So I think that if you have like a physical view of those things, your excitement goes up and you're gonna do something shitty over there. You know?
Yeah.
Like, but the porn like it's too visual and like it's not a normal thing, you know, because like the sex on the porn and in the real life it's two different things,
Yeah,
you know.
I understand what you said, but
But still,
if you are single, you know, if you are single, you will know how important the porn is.
Just go
how
to
painful,
bar,
how painful, you know.
find a girl, man.
No one defines it better than Praveen.
No,
You go into the school, colleges, right?
Yeah.
There are a bunch of ladies like who might be single. You
but
know?
still finding a girl for just
so-
for to entertain ourselves is not might be in the right decision.
No.
you know.
Let me tell you one thing here. So, see,
you know what I mean to say,
Yeah.
right?
you have vegetables, you have a lot of things, right? But even you have all these things, but you are not cooking. You are going to the restaurant, you're getting things, right, to eat. You want some fast
Sometimes
food.
you have to have
So
a
this is like
different
a
taste.
fast food, you know. You want something instantly. Yeah.
You got a better theory on this kind of thing, bro.
Yeah, if you want
The
something
fast
instantly,
food. Okay.
Okay.
this resolves your problem, and
That's why it was quick, right?
yeah,
Instant.
Okay.
So
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I feel like that just because, like, I mean to say, if you want to entertain like sexually, just going somebody else or maybe approaching a girl with a bad intention might not be the
yeah.
good decision, you know.
that's correct. Yeah,
But having and or watching a porn and just jerk it off by yourself without telling nobody else, who give a shit about that?
everyone
one,
does it, right?
But you just don't need to build up the habit to watch the porn every single day. But once in a while, if you're doing,
yeah,
I think it's good for you.
yeah.
Don't build an addiction, you know.
Mainly in this kind of environment, you know, where you work very hard, where you study, where you do a lot of things. Sometimes, you know, you need some kind of relaxation for you.
And you don't have a girl. What to do, right?
Don't ask that.
Yeah, I'm very busy to get a girl, so
Okay.
I'm gonna get a girl for sure. But that's again a different topic. For me,
Not only you, we all don't have a girl. Probably he might.
No, I don't know. No.
he used to actually.
He used to,
He
okay.
used to.
But like, but still, you know, it's a good thing from one part and it's bad for the other, you know, because like it's not a real thing to do, you know, because like it's not real, it's not in like sex is not only the visual thing, you know, it should be emotion there, it should be feelings there, you know, it should be touching like opposite gender, you know, while doing sex, right?
Yeah.
But like on digital, like it's like a fast food, as you
Yeah.
said, you know. It's good for
sometimes
like
sometimes
once
it-
in a while, you know,
like you
once in a
said,
blue moon is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes like you said, it's good, but like if you watch in a porn and they showing different kind of stuff, and you try to do in the real life, that might be also the not good
Yeah,
decision.
the
you know?
techniques, you know, mainly the
They
techniques
show a lot of stuff, bro.
which they apply in these videos, and if you try to apply with the person
In
who
real
you
life.
In real
love.
life, yeah.
So that's gonna be create a problem for you.
You might get a sandal, you know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Just watch it. Don't
Yeah.
expect in the real life. You know,
Yeah.
they're just gonna brainwash you with a different kind of stuff.
Yeah, when we watch the movie, they say that do not perform these stunts at the home, right?
Right.
So in the same way, we should not perform all these techniques.
Performed
Yeah,
by experts.
Whichever
whatever
we
they
see.
put that what is on
Performed
the
by
logo like
experts.
yeah, performed by experts.
expert,
Maybe yeah.
Don't write at all.
Don't try at home or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so we shouldn't do that kind of stuff at the home, you know.
What do you want to do?
No,
You don't perform that at home.
Yeah.
Once you have a wife, you're gonna perform that at home, or you know like what do you want to
This,
do there?
this is some kind of exclusive content over here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like every coin has a two side, you know.
Yeah.
There's an advantage and disadvantage.
You just need to like smart enough to take the right
decision.
side of the coin, you know.
Yeah. So too much is always not good, right?
Yes.
So you should always have a limitation for everything. So that's what I prefer. And I have a question for you guys. So in Nepal, like you guys prefer an arranged marriage or a love marriage?
Like before, there used to be arranged marriage, but now the generation has been changed, and who don't have a girlfriend in their early age, you know. But it depends, like how the people want to live their life. Like,
But like mostly, like still to this day, like people are doing arranged marriage and people are doing like love marriage too, right? But like how I view is like if you get to know the people up front, like to do the marriage,
It's
like
much
where
more
you're gonna
better.
live your whole life with her or him, you know. I think it'll be much more better to know up front rather than go like marrying and knowing, oh damn, I don't like that thing he does, you know, and like that annoys me every time he does, you know. I think on those sector it'll be beneficial if you had a partner up front, but like on some cases, like in our culture, right, like when parents give like their children to, like if I have a girl, right, and I gave her to some boy, right, and like if something happened to the lady and like they broke up, or like they can come to the house and like I'll take care of her, you know. But like if they did a love marriage and they went away, and if she wants to come back, like I'll be some kind of like, damn, like you didn't like agree my decision and you went away, like why you coming me here? Like you can see that kind of stuff going around. But like I prefer love marriage.
yeah, I also prefer the love marriage.
Yeah, love marriage is good. Even I wanted love marriage.
If it is possible.
I'm looking for a right
just making fun, bro.
Yeah, it's okay,
I'm
it's
not
okay.
serious about that one. Like, you're gonna
But like
make it.
you can fall in love any second, you know, because like
Yeah, man.
right, like
You
love
don't
is
even
not
understand.
like I'll reach certain age and I'll start loving. Like you might walk into the park and you might fall in love with a random girl, right? But like
We can fall, but they should fall, right?
Yeah,
Does
that's
that
what I'm
every
saying.
day
Yeah.
for like 10 times. So
But like it depends on like if you approach a girl or not, you know, because like if you see a girl and like, damn, that girl is so beautiful, like I wish she was with me, you know. But like if you don't go over there and approach a girl, like it's just a fantasy in your brain, right?
But
That
nobody
doesn't
is
work.
ready for a rejection, right?
No, like we all are ready for a rejection. We get the rejection every single day till you
Rejection
wake
is
up,
the
you know?
injection for the progress, bro.
Right, yeah.
I understand. See, sometimes what happens is if you approach a girl and if you say what you have in your mind, then see before if she is your friend, and if you say this thing, I don't know whether she will be your friend later on.
Like it depends on how you interact with the girl afterwards, right? Like
No,
if
he
you
means to say like,
intentionally,
okay, if you have a like a girl best friend or like maybe the close friend, and if you propose her, she might not be willing to be like in a friend circle with you after that.
yeah, like it
He's
depends
just
on
having,
person
like-
to person.
yeah,
It's
it's like
like-
how you approach her.
Right, yeah. Because like there are so many best friends, like boys and girls, like they are for like ages, right? And like they might have a conversation, you know, because like they've been there for a long time, you know. Like, hey, I like you, but like they might say, hey, I don't see you that way, but like we can still be friends and hang around, you know.
Yeah.
But like rejection, like you need to have a rejection to build up your intuition to like go and talk with the other ladies. You know, if you get like rejected one time and you're like, oh damn, I'm feeling down, let me get an alcohol. You know, it is not the solution. You know, like
But still, there is one saying as well. If you get the rejection from a girl, like one girl, it's fine. But if you go to the multiple girl and you get the rejection from the multiple girls, like okay, first time you approach to the one girl, then you get rejected, and you go to, okay, that's fine for the first time. You not go to the alcohol, drug, and all that shit, and you approach to the another girl, you got rejected again, and if you keep on going like that and rejected like more and got rejected from more girls, then your self-esteem is going to be down, and you're gonna think by yourself, is there anything wrong with myself? Or like with them or something like that, you know. You're gonna question on yourself that what's the reason like getting this kind of multiple rejection, you know.
Right, yeah. It depends on like how the person views himself on that point, right? Because like if he start thinking, oh damn, there's something wrong with me because like I've been rejected with so many ladies, like.
But still, that's also the question you need
Yeah,
to
like,
ask yourself. Once you
Yeah,
get
you need to
rejected
reflect
from
on
maybe
yourself,
like 10 or 15 girls, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know?
Right, yeah.
He's
What do
not
you think
trying-
about that?
Yeah, he's not trying his best. Yeah, you know, as you have told, he goes to 10 or 15 girls. That tells like he's not true with a single girl. He's not dedicated. So that's the answer, I would
Right,
say.
yeah. Because like if you fall in love with one girl,
Yeah.
like he might be trying hard and hard,
Yeah,
hard
he
and
might
hard.
be
Yeah, then
trying.
later she will call the police and he will be end up in jail.
Always
So
like
you think that trying like, okay, you like one girl, okay, she's like a close friend or something like that, and you propose her, you got rejected. So you just keep on trying with the same girl, or like how you gonna
No,
do
like
it?
I'll try a few times. Like if she doesn't have a boyfriend, but if she has a boyfriend, like why will I be wasting my time? Like
At the
keep
first
on
point, you
going,
won't
say-
be proposing her if she
Yeah.
have a boyfriend, you know.
Yeah, on the first place.
First place, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
But if she doesn't have, like I'll be trying few times. Say if I got a shot, you know. If not, I'm like, hey, there are other fishes on the pond, you know.
Yeah, we'll just try to explain her. Maybe she's not aware what she's missing or something like that.
So after listening this, I believe I feel like I need to give a try.
Yeah.
He got inspired by this.
You going personal then, huh? Okay. Yeah, you need to give a shot, man.
So someone is gonna
Anytime.
call police on him tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
You just
We are here to bail you out, you know.
you
No
just
worries.
don't go and search for the love, you know. It just come on your way when
Some
you-
people,
the
you
time
know,
comes.
because of their family background and because of the traditions, because of the culture that they come from, you know, even because of that, they have a fear on this thing, you know, to
Right, yeah.
to make love and all. So they always go with the arranged marriage in that circumstances.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So it depends, you know. It depends on the place.
Because
are.
like
Last time-
everybody has a different view, you know. Like
Yeah.
some people they are like they are not into girls, you know. Like
Yeah.
they doesn't like going and approaching the girls. Like they will be like sitting and like whoever approach him or her, like
They
they will be
just
like,
like
okay, yeah.
Mhm.
It will
Last
make
time
sense
I-
like
I
as you go
told-
on. You know?
I told them that तो आप जब भी लव मैरिज में जाओगे ना तो आप खुद खाड़ल में जा रहे हो आप अरेंज मैरिज में जा रहे हो तो
किसी
सब
आपको
मिलके
ढका रहा
आपको
है।
खाड़ल में डाल रहे हैं it's just like that I heard in
Why
somewhere.
people feel like it's
Marriage is some kind of
like whenever we
like a
talk
problem
with,
or something like that.
whenever we talk to any married
Any
guy or a
married
girl,
guy.
right? They'll be like, "Damn, you guys gonna do it? Go ahead, do it. We're gonna see." You know, just like that. You know?
Yeah, it's just like you need to be very selective and picky whenever you choose someone. Even if it takes time, then still you need to be selective because you need to live with that person lifelong, right?
like
For a whole life,
once
yeah.
once you like involve in the marriage then it's not only about your life, you know.
Yeah, it's
just-
both of them.
Like there is like you need to think about both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like
Yeah.
you just need not have to think about your parents. It's your parents and her parents, your family and her family, your friends and her friends. So
Yeah,
You need to collab
coping
with
both
them.
like
Yeah.
it's a hard thing to
Before
do.
you are just like ma, you know the
Yeah.
ma like I and after marriage you're gonna think about hami, we, you know, we need
yeah,
to think about
yeah,
we.
you
It's
need to
that.
like think from both sides.
Yes.
Only then you'll lead a happy life, or else.
Or else, yeah, like that. Just because of that, there's so many divorce. You know, like
Yeah.
people do like after like certain times, like in US, like there's a heist
Yeah,
all
I've
over the
seen
world,
like
right?
a lot of my friends who got married,
Mm-hmm.
they've been divorced right now. So I told them this in the beginning, like even if it takes time, let it take time. Be very selective, be very picky, because
Sorry.
it's not just you, it's your family and their family.
Right. Yeah.
So both of
So,
them are like affected
in these
because of this.
circumstances, like you want to love a girl or you want to marry a girl, only who belongs to your country, or you can you have
It can be anyone, man. If you fell in love, like it could be anyone. It doesn't like the religion doesn't come, culture doesn't come, caste doesn't come, like nothing. Like if you love a person wholeheartedly, like it's a world to you. Like when there's a world to you, what will you like see on?
Yeah,
Like, what will you look?
So I think some people will look into money, right? Especially this guy.
Money. Hey,
I see the
if
gold
it is
chain
an
in his
auction, like why
hand,
not, right?
gold chain in his leg. I feel it, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like that.
He looks for dowry, some nice dowry.
Nah,
Is this joking?
bro. Just,
Right,
just
yeah,
joke, make fun
in,
of
in
your
Tarai,
friend.
right? Like in Nepal, like there's Himalaya, hilly, and Tarai, right? Like that culture, like we especially we do have that culture because I'm Tetri, like the ladies like part like they will like give like so many things like bed,
Oh,
like
dowry.
couches, and so many stuff,
So men need to give it to the women, or women need to give it to the men?
Women
Like,
need to
the
give it
ladies
to
will
the
give
man.
to the man.
Oh, okay.
It's like we do have that culture, like it doesn't mean like I will take it. Like if it is optional, hey, who says no, right?
But it's still-
but like but like prefer like if I prefer like I wish I won't take it, but like what I heard from the ladies side is like because like that's a girl, right? Like she's coming to live with me, and like what her parent think is like when she's living in my house, like everything is mine, right? And what the girl side wanna show to us is like on the property is girls too. Like whenever you get into an argument, like hey, you guys are living together with equal resources,
Yeah.
and maybe
Oh, really?
maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I don't know though. It's the first time I'm hearing about this theory.
Yeah, like because like in our culture from like so many years, like they've been giving dowry,
Yeah, they
right?
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
It's like not offering to the boy, but then they offer it to the girl just to
just to get.
give the equality between them. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
But I
like-
feel what I feel is like whenever they get married, like girls, they are leaving their home. They're living their like everything, like their childhood, their parents, their brother, sister, everything, and moving to the new place.
New house, yeah.
So she will be sad, and you know that what makes the girls happy is like a present, like gifts.
That is
And
in the
that
Yeah.
might be the reason that they are offering the present or a gift or something like that to
I
her.
understand that, but that is in those days. But if you see, even I am, everyone is living away from the family, right?
But let me finish that one. And if you see in the boys' part in my country, nobody give a shit about you, bro. They just come and have fun and eat the stuff and they leave. They don't even bring the present for you from the boys' side. Because boys is having the greatest present in his life. That's the goal. You see that? And you're not gonna get any present from your friends or like a families, your brother, sister, nothing. Only the girls will be getting all those gifts. So I just have that theory on my mind. That's it. I don't know about it how much is true, but I'm just telling.
Yeah, like to view one certain aspect, there are like so many ways to view
Yeah.
one thing, and there is not particularly one thing is right or,
Yeah.
or other thing is wrong, because like we as a society view like we got different brains, and we come from different part of the world and different culture, and we view things differently, You were
Yes,
saying
sir.
something earlier.
Yeah, no. I was just saying my point to the brother.
Okay, what was it? We missed out.
Even I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that just in any marriage, love or arrange, it's like both of them have their ups and downs. You just need to collab with each other and then try to fix those things. Like if you're having something and she doesn't, like you need to get together and talk about it and fix this.
Yeah, whenever there is a
Instead
third
of-
person
yeah.
coming to fix your marriage, that's much more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like what I was saying earlier is like in Tarai too, right? Yeah, we have this culture of dowry system, like where whenever somebody is a doctor, right? Because like the ladies side will like try to give like the equal amount of expenses he have done to be a doctor.
Actually, ladies, they don't want to give it.
Yeah, the family
boys,
will.
Boys, they seek from the girl's family.
Yeah,
That's the
some
main
do
point.
ask
Yeah.
from the girls.
They ask for it, you know.
And like there are so many violence like where like the family will be like torturing the girl like and like
After
leaving
the
her out
marriage,
of the
yeah.
house
Yeah,
or like
afterwards, yeah,
physically
yeah.
torturing her, you know, because like we got all kind of news in the television, you know, like when we see the dowry pratha, I'm like, damn.
What do you guys think about that one? Should the girl be do we need to seek a dowry or no?
We should
We
not
know.
seek the dowry.
Like I mean to say, like we the different generation, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
We have come up with a lot of things we have seen on the television. We are much more aware regarding those stuff than our parents.
I don't think people of this age like will ask for a dowry, you know.
No one does.
They're like, hey, I don't want this stuff. I can do it on my own. Why will I need
No,
yours?
why will someone
Yeah.
give you a dowry and give a girl? Even she's like into the same thing. Like
Right.
she makes her own money. She's not dependent on anyone. So
Yes.
For me, dowry is not more important, but instead of that, you know,
girl is
parents, you know, they should provide formal education to the children. You know, that's
Yes.
more important.
That's
Yeah.
the point. That's the
more
point, my
important.
brother.
Yeah, that's
what's
more
up.
important. Because once I get the job, you know, only in the states, if you see, only one person he cannot get everything done, right?
Right.
So in the family, if two people are working, then it's gonna be good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, if she don't want to work, also if she is educated, it's much more helpful for you as well.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. To run the family, you know,
To
educate
raise
Yeah,
the
to look
family,
after
to
the
run the
family,
family,
raising the children, you know.
everything.
She'll be the wheel of a motorbike when you're on the front. She'll be the back, you know, making you go from one direction to another.
So I think let's end up with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
think we
that
good?
was a good conversation, you know. We had
Yeah.
like we talk about a lot of stuff, you know. But I think we will run it back again some other time, you know.
yeah, sure.
But yeah, what you guys have for our viewers who is watching?
third, maybe last word for our viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe yours viewers now, maybe Indian people, they're gonna watch it.
Yeah, they will.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching us. It's been a great pleasure for being here, and thanks Roshan bhai and thanks Prakash bhai for welcoming us.
Thank you, brother.
And yeah, we loved it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Teja.
Yeah, and the thing I wanted to say is thank you for inviting us, and you guys are on the right track. Like you like to do this, and you're doing this. It's not like someone has done it on you, like someone not has forced it on you. So you guys are doing what you love. So I hope you reach a lot of people in your subscribers, and you continue doing this.
Thank you for that one, sir.
Yeah. Go Nepal and go India. Go entire world.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir.
Visit the world, you know.
Yeah, visit
we
the
will
world.
be talking about different part of the world too.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll soon be doing that.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
you for
you.
watching.
For now,
and don't forget
thank
to
you.
like,
Yeah.
subscribe,
Subscribe
and
and
comment.
share.
Yeah.
And share it also. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Till now, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace out.
Thank you.